Get ready with me while I tell you what's been going on with my life. Maron Paradise AQ Purple. You gotta use a lot of water for these. And yes, these are the wee yogurt cups. Give me free yogurt. Please, I really like it. It's really yummy. A couple months ago, my car, why am I wheezing? My car got hit. I wasn't in it, it was parked. I'm safe. But I didn't know anything, you know, I didn't realize I'd gotten hit. I heard it and it woke me up. But I went right back to sleep because that ain't had nothing to do with me and it was the middle of the night, you know? Well, I didn't have to go anywhere the next day, so I didn't go outside and see my car. Didn't have to go anywhere till Sunday. I go outside Sunday, try to leave, and my bumper is all the way basically up on my wheel. So then I try to contact the non-emergency police. Their offices are only open Monday through Friday. It was Sunday. So then I tried to fill an online police report. Well, I started going through it and it was like, if there's evidence at the scene, you do need to talk to the police. And I was like, well, what's considered evidence? Because part of that person's car was left under my vehicle. So I then called my insurance because they were open. And I was just like, okay, is this considered evidence? And they're like, yes, yes it is. So I had to wait till Monday. And I had already given up on Sunday. Like that was just a wrap on the day for me, right? Well, come find out, my neighbors, who also had gotten sideswiped, see that all of a sudden a note has been mysteriously dropped off on my car. So great, at least it wasn't a hit and run, right? Nice, nice, nice. We love that. During this time, I also had to get the title to the car so I could finish the what's going on with it because my insurance declared a total loss when they came and picked up my vehicle. So I'm trying to get the title for 2 months, like going back and forth. I'm like, maybe I'm just filling out this form wrong because it keeps sending it back, telling me to submit this, add that, whatever. So I call my insurance company to get some support, and they were like, oh, you need to call this other company who has the vehicle. They're supposed to help you with that. So I called them and they were like, oh yeah, we already processed all that. What? Yeah, your insurance was supposed to have paid you already. So great, that's great. But now, looking at cars, they're expensive. Y'all, I don't know. Just as a heads up, I did already prep my face. You want to get like a nice little like pasty type of thing. It's because that way when you put it on, it moves around more, but also looks so smooth when it's dry. I still don't have a car. Been without a car for 2 months, and I'm looking up. You know, went to a couple dealerships, and it seems like new cars and used cars are about the same right now. Like, what's going on? And I don't know how I'm gonna afford all this. I really don't. I'm a little concerned, a little stressed, but I feel like a lot of us are in that boat. Some positives, some lights, some roses amongst these thorns is that I was accepted into a very prestigious theatrical directing program. I was a classical directing fellow for the Old Globe Theater, which is one of the most renowned Shakespearean theater companies in the United States. And that's pretty dope. I got to learn from the artistic director, Barry Edelstein, who was very, very gracious and like very, very passionate about the bard. So that was really, really cool to like see somebody who's been doing this work for so long care so much about the work still. And it was just, I don't know, very, that's the word I'm looking for, inspiring. It was very inspiring, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. Another good thing that I would like to share with you all that I can't say a ton about, there's a couple things I can't say a ton about, but as I've kind of already revealed, I do theater. I do. I mean, I do, but I do theater, and I got a call back for a very, very big theater. Like this theater, like their shows go to Broadway frequently. They have got like a great reputation. The artistic director of this theater has won Tonys. Like it's, you know, it's kind of a big deal. But I didn't get a no, and they told me it would be weeks before I found out. So just waiting. In the meantime, I am working on a new resume. I've already updated my LinkedIn. I'm trying to be a grown-up and use LinkedIn like all the other professionals. I've updated my LinkedIn with my acting resume and my CV, which has a lot more of my theater admin. And then I'm gonna make a resume just for like my graphic design stuff and my web design stuff. So we'll see what comes from that. I hope something. I hope something. But I'm gonna take a pause and go look at the mirror, okay? I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Just a little damp. Now, as you can see, my hands are still me colored. But that's because I wait until I do all of these things and then I go in and then I paint my hands. That way not as much of the paint rubs off of my hands and it doesn't get on the other parts of my look, like my eyelashes, my makeup brushes. I mean, this already is a lot. My bathroom sink is already kind of speckled purple. So yeah, so I'm gonna let this dry and then we're gonna go in and add some dimension. Okay. Ooh! I'll just be like, let me get all of my ColourPop palettes. ColourPop, please. I have been singing your praises for I don't know how long. Please, just give it to me. Please, give me something. I'll even take the skincare. Goodness gracious. That's why I didn't even talk to you about my skincare today. But before you do these things, you definitely want to prep your skin. Wash it, moisturize it, prime it. You even want to do your lips. I had on a lip mask overnight. I had a lip mask this morning. Like, you need to be moisturized, okay? So we're just going to go into my Fade into Hue ColourPop palette, which I'm trying not to use for all of my contouring for these face paints. But honestly, I ain't got money like that to like be spending on a ton of palettes. And this has been doing me well. Okay, yeah, it's showing up. So the color I'm using is Majestic in the Fade into Hue palette. There, and now there's a nose and there's some cheeks. I'm gonna go in with my Sailor Moon Pretty Guardian ColourPop palette. How many times have I said ColourPop palette? Somebody should count that. And I'm gonna use the color Luna. I love, oh, this color is so pretty. So it's shimmery, should give me a little bit of highlight without being like flat, without it being one-dimensional. And that, of course, I'm gonna do what you normally do, or what people normally do with their highlighter. Just gonna go, oh yeah, look at that. So that's my eyeliner, and you might be wondering, like, why didn't you do your eyelids? Because let me tell you, putting eyeshadow on top of this is already a challenge to like get it even. So that's why it's easier to apply it to my skin or to a primer. But the primer I have is like skin toned, so we just gonna pack it in on the eyelids. And I'm gonna do my eyebrows with this. It's lipstick, but that's what we have. So that's what we're doing. And I used eyeshadow for this, the same eyeshadow that I have up here I use, and then I just used the lipstick as a liner. I'm using Ardell Wispies, and it's the black. I'm using this Duo Quick Dry. This is the truth. This is amazing. And then I might go in with some glitter, we'll see. And then I'm just using, you know, some Wet n Wild gloss to go on top for realistic. And here she is. Unfortunately, my camera died, so this is where we are. This is my finished LSP. I'm gonna do my hands for my shorts and my TikTok videos. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna shout out my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really, really appreciate it, especially now that I have a totaled car and a car to try to get. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you'd like to support, even if it's not monthly, my Ko-fi, my Patreon, Venmo, Cash App, all in the link in my bio. If you wanna support just by liking, sharing, or commenting, that's also much appreciated. Thank you. Till next time. None of this could happen without my patrons and viewers like you.